In order to avoid overspending at the grocery store, my husband and I always have a plan. On Sunday, we sit down with this planner and we plan out all of our meals. Breakfast and lunch is pretty easy. It's usually like overnight oats for breakfast and leftovers for lunch. Then we decide what we want for dinner and plan that out. After we have all of that planned, we make a shopping list of all the things we're going to need to make the meals that week. We take the list with us to the grocery store and it helps us stay on track financially, and it makes cooking during the week so much easier because I don't have to think about it every day.
This is the easiest way to keep track of your spending, and it's super effective. It's simple, customizable, and there's no app required. So this is how it works. I have a shortcut on my phone linking to the webpage of a Google form, and every time I buy something, I fill out the date, description, price, and category of my purchase. Once that's submitted, the information gets stored in a Google Sheet which collects all the data into a really digestible table and graph. It's rainbow. The bar graph is a month-to-month breakdown of my expenses, and the pie graph shows the percentage of what I spend on these categories for the whole year. I've added a little space where I can write down my monthly budget for each category, and if I ever go over that number, it will turn that month red. There's also a column where I can write down my income for the month, and it will calculate my gross savings for me. I like using this because it allows me to be conscious of my spending habits, and I know where all my money is going. Putting in my expenses takes less than 10 seconds, and the information I get from all this data is super valuable. If you want to try this, the link for my free template is in my bio.
We all have financial goals that we want to meet in the new year. But the most important step of reaching those financial goals is actually figuring out where we are right now. In order to reach your savings goal, first of all, you got to figure out how much am I actually spending every month. In order to pay off your debt, you got to figure out what is it that I'm actually spending money on. So the first step for every single one of us is to actually track our spending. And a great way to do that is an app called Clio. It connects to all your bank accounts and allows you to see all your spending very easily. But even better is it has a feature called the Roast Me feature. And I don't know about y'all, sometimes we gotta get somebody who really knows us to tell us how it is like it really is. Check this out. The cool thing about this app is it has a chat bot, and you can type in there roast me to get an accurate view of your spending, and it actually just changes the entire UI and then it goes in on you. Like it literally tells you how crappy you are with spending money. If you need some help with spending and saving your money, check out the app, link in my bio.
Here's a quick tip for budgeting. It's called the 50-30-20 rule, and essentially all it is taking your after-tax income and splitting it between wants, savings, and needs. 50% needs, 20% savings, 30% wants. Following that simple advice will get you in the right direction.
How to budget when you get paid once a month. It's the first of the month, you just got paid, and we need to give every single dollar a job. The first thing that you want to do is list out your fixed expenses, including what they are, what date they come out, and for how much. I prefer to order mine from when they are due, so from the first all the way to the last of the month. Next, you want to estimate your variable expenses. These don't need to be exact numbers, you can go ahead and estimate these for now. Next, you will list out your debt payments. These are just going to be the minimum payments for now. Next, list out your savings goals. Here's an example of what that might look like. Finally, we're going to put anything extra that we have toward the debt with the highest interest. In this case, that is the credit card. We have $2,188 that needs a job. After adding all of our expenses up that we have so far, we still have $108 that needs a job. So this is what your budget might look like.
Alright, I know investing is a hot topic on here, but before we run, we walk. So let's talk budget. To make a budget, take your monthly income and subtract your expenses. There should hopefully be a positive number at the end, and if there's not, you need to make some changes. The recommendation is that you have 20% of your income left over. So for example, if you have $4,000 of monthly income, you want to have $800 left over at the end of each month. And make no mistake, having a budget for the first time is hard. You might have to cut some things out of your life. It might be a monthly subscription, it might be going out to eat less. But having that financial wellness, it's important. And lastly, the cool thing about today is there's a lot of budgeting apps out there to help you out. So go to nerdwallet.com and there's 7 different selections that you can choose from. Good luck.